What's good, everyone? Kyron back up in here with another video, and today we have a special video because we have how to style basics featuring the good people over at Pangaia. They were kind enough to send me a lot of items, so I'm going to be going through all of those with you today, do a little breakdown as to who Pangaia is as a company, and then also a little styling portion near the end where I'm going to break down 3 different ways of how to style some essential basics that everyone should be having in their wardrobe, I feel like. So stay tuned, we're going to get into all of that. I have a little brief breakdown over their sizing, my preferred fit preferences, the materials used, the methods that they ship, and then also the pricing. We'll go over all of that. So the way I broke down the 3 outfits at the end that I'll be styling, we have one that is more everyday cozy attire, full sweatsuit type of look. The second being something that you could wear throughout the day, still with a hint of coziness, of course, but a little bit more presentable on a day-to-day interaction. And then third is the more wow factor type of outfit, something that's more eye-catching, fashion week-esque, a thing that you would go outside on a night in the town type of look. So we have 3 outfits that I feel like cover the whole board of my style, and then also something that you guys could pick and choose what you would adapt into your own wardrobe. So yeah, that's what I think is the best way of going about it, just so that you guys could pick and choose, see what you would be able to nitpick and adapt into your own style with this little styling video that I'm gonna have with you guys. So Pangaia is a young material science-based company that focuses on sustainability at the forefront. The technicalities that they use when it comes to their dyeing process and also the materials that they source is what I find separates them from a lot of the fast fashion brands out there. That is why I support Pangaia with wholeheartedly, just because if you're doing certain dye methods that are less water intensive, if you're doing, if you're sourcing materials that are organic and are just the best of the best, if they're made out of seaweed, bamboo, pineapple, a lot of brands out there that are having these things at the forefront are the ones that I'm supporting. Or if they're small, more independent brands, these are the things that I feel like is the future of fashion, as opposed to supporting fast fashion, because that's not the wave. That's not the wave. So Pangaia, being a brand that has sustainability at the forefront, they go the extra mile even to plant a tree with every purchase that a person makes on the website. That just shows you that they really have this in their DNA. They really do care. So I wanted to have the opportunity to really showcase a brand that is stressfully putting pressure on the industry to make changes in the right direction, and what we really need to do to make a better change as a whole for the fashion industry. Now we're gonna get into the clothes, the fun part, of course. We're gonna go over some of the sizing and fits for Pangaia's clothing. They sent me some sweats, some essentials, everything like that. So we're gonna go over how I feel like it fits on me and what the intended fits should be for you guys. I stuck true to size for everything. I'm 6 foot tall. You guys kind of know my build, and I went with a large for my uppers and I went for medium for my bottoms. I'm normally a size 31 or 32 waist, so hopefully that helps you in any way. I stuck true to size. If you like a slimmer silhouette, then I recommend sizing down 1 from your true size. And if you want it super oversized, then size up 1. Then it's just the easy way to do it. But overall, their garments are made to be oversized in general. And they're gender neutral, so if you're a woman or you're a man, it doesn't really matter. They're all gonna fit pretty much the way you want it to fit. It's a slightly oversized sweatsuit vibe, basics, essentials. You can't really go wrong with anything like that. So when in doubt, I recommend checking out the sizing chart because it helps out a ton. For each piece, you'll be able to see that it describes the material used and also the dyeing method. That's like kind of their signature. They have a little text blurb that's on the front. Hopefully it's able to see that. So yeah, with this one, it tells you right there. So that's what I love, that it makes every single piece like individualized. Like not everything is just the same logo on the chest, and if you know, you know type of thing. It's very minimal, simple, to the point. We get it. Pangaia, they got it down. So for pricing, for things like this, when it's pieces that you know you're gonna wear time and time again and again, I get that paying a heftier price is kind of hard. It's a hard pill to swallow. If you know you're gonna get multiple wears out of it and you know it's an investment piece, then I feel like it's a smart thing to do regardless of the fact. And on top of it, if with sustainability at the forefront of this brand, it just makes sense to support it. And if you know that that's what you're buying into the brand for, then it only makes sense to pay a little bit of a heftier penny when you know these other brands are charging you way less, but there's like bad labor and there's harm done to the planet. There's all these bad things associated with a lower price if you're paying a bit more than you know what the money's going towards. So that's what I look at it as. You guys should look at it as the same. So I see it as like a uniform basis. Like I'm more than happy to wear clothing that is of like neutral tones like this or like earthy tones, because I know I'm gonna wear it on a consistent basis. So with all of that out of the way, I can finally get into some of the pieces. I'm wearing one, and I'm also just gonna show you guys two of the pieces that I have on deck, and then also we'll get into the long-awaited styling portion at the end of this video. So let's get into the packaging. This is one of the cooler parts of the brand that I found. It's just very minimal. They have this polka dot sequence that you could see all over the website pretty much. And what I like about this as well is that this bag is fully compostable, and it'll basically be disintegrated in 24 weeks, which is crazy to me. So all components of this brand are like well thought of. They really didn't skip over any details when it comes to sustainability and just simplicity. So that's what I love. This is the khaki green long sleeve. Really just simple, plain khaki long sleeve. Really wearable, nice little shade of green, earth tones. Can't roll around with something like that. And then also get that little blurb that we were saying before. Really, really cool. Even the tag is like made out of 100% recycled paper. A bunch of components of this brand is just like they thought of everything, which I love. Next one is a t-shirt, I believe. This one they actually sent me in an XL just because I believe the large was sold out, but I don't mind a little oversized moment for sure. And it's supposed to be in those like earth tones. You know what I'm saying? Like look. Gray, just a little darker shade. And this is actually made out of seaweed, which is insane to me. This t-shirt is made from seaweed and also organic cotton, just with a touch of natural peppermint actually with this. But that's insane. Like imagine seaweed, organic cotton, and peppermint to make a t-shirt, as opposed to like toxic dyes and intensive water washes on garments and stuff like that. So they're really making the right steps in the right direction for just clothing in general. So we're gonna get into the styling portion now, and also some of the other goodies that Pangaia was kind enough to send me. So the first outfit is such a no-brainer. It's like obvious. If their main specialty is minimal sweatsuits, top and bottom, hoodie and sweatpants. You guys know I have to do my favorite color of all time, yellow. So we got a little two-piece yellow sweatsuit moment. I decided to go with this because as the first outfit, just because it made the most sense to me for a run and gun, just running and doing errands around your local runs and the stuff like that. Just like I feel like if you're gonna have a cozy outfit, at least make it a stylish one, and then you can also just make it like really simple, to the point, matching tones, and then just like keep it basic on the bottom with like an everyday runner pair of trainers. So it's my favorite tone of yellow. I don't even know if my camera will pick it up. Yes, there we go. Oh my god, I already know I'm gonna wear this hoodie like all the time, but you guys will see how it fits on me. It just looks perfect. Like that hood is just amazing, so good. And I love how light these hoodies are. Like everything's just like, it makes sense because you can just use it as a good base layer to piece together with everything. And then also they have the matching bottoms. But what I love is that they're loose. They're not like the scrunched up bottoms, which is great. So they're gonna fall on sneakers and boots perfectly. You already know it's gonna be so nice with this. So can't wait to show you guys on the B-roll clips what they look like all together. But just a simple, plain, cozy outfit, something you could wear to the grocery store, something you could wear on your runs around town on a daily basis. not too much thought into it, but you're still looking fashionable even when you're on your cozy vibes. Pairing it with like a good everyday tonal sneaker, like a running shoe like this, could definitely be the best idea for a sweatsuit type of look, because that's really the only way to do it. I feel like if you're doing full cozy, you gotta do the comfy shoes along with it. Even a dad shoe, why not, you know? So for the second outfit, I did more of like a day, like a full day focused outfit. For me, I like dressing from when you leave the house and you know you could just kind of last the whole day and not think about having an outfit change. So this is a fashion forward look with a heavy element, a heavy focus on being like comfortable and cozy, but you're still very presentable nonetheless. So this is something I would wear to like quick meetings, but I still look kind of composed and put together, but at the same time I'm very like comfortable and relaxed, as I normally am. So yeah, so this is definitely an everyday type of outfit for me. Seaweed white t-shirt. This is one that I was really excited to see in person because white tees are literally me in a nutshell. I love white tees. I'm sure it's gonna fall perfectly too. Super boxy and nice, exactly how I like to fit. That little blurb on the side telling you the method of which it was made, with peppermint, like I said before, organic cotton and seaweed, which is really sick. Did that with the organic cotton loose track pant, similar to the last yellow one that I had with the open end, so it falls on the shoes nicely. Pangaia branding on the back thigh, super nice, baggy, flowy, love that type of stuff. And I paired that with a classic vintage jean jacket. Could not go wrong with something like this. It just looks so, it looks so effortless and simple when it's just those two pieces, but then when you put on a jean jacket, it just makes it such a classic outfit. And I tied it all together with a pair of slides because it's comfortable, but then with the bulk of these slides, it actually makes it look kind of like ballistic and almost dressy because of how serious the front portion of the slides look. So I don't really know if you see what I'm seeing, but like I feel like it kind of ties it all together, especially with having a baggy bottom. It covers the back end of the slide. I've had situations where I go to like a fancy restaurant and they won't even notice that I'm wearing slides, and I get in there with no problems, which in a lot of cases that normally doesn't happen, but with these specific ones, it works perfectly, so yeah. So for the last outfit, we have the like upscale, going out at night, fashion week, going crazy type of outfit. Some people might think like, oh, this is kind of predictable for you, but I feel like it's a nice balance of what I've been liking, which is like that luxe type of feel of brands like this, where it's just like simple and plain, and if you know, you know, and mixed with vintage. I feel like that balance is just so nice. So this is like my favorite outfit out of the bunch, although all of them are just so me, but this one is like, I love it. So the track bottoms in the khaki green, this color, but with the baggy released bottoms, as I said before. But what I did this time is I actually tucked them into a pair of combat boots, so it does make it a bit more like high-end or like avant-garde, as the people like to say so much. And I accessorized it up with some of my favorite pieces. I did this side bag, this vegan leather side bag with a bunch of little other accessories. I have like a little bandana on there, a clip, and another little lanyard. All together, it just kind of adds that extra pop of detail that I love. And it's a bunch of tones of green. I have a green bandana here. I kept it simple with a little white tank top underneath as a base layer. This has been something that's pretty like trendy in Montreal. A lot of guys are wearing just a tank top as a base layer and then throwing a jacket on top. Even in the summertime, kind of works, and transitioning into the fall, which we're in right now, almost, kinda. So it's just been a common theme. And I put it all together with this vintage varsity jacket. I just felt like it was a great green theme. Bars. So yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite outfits. I love how that came together, and I hope you guys did as well. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Pangaia, for sending me all these blessings and helping this video come all together. Hopefully you guys could go check them out if you guys are interested in any of these beautiful minimal pieces because they're so wearable and they're sustainable. So that's everything in a nutshell that I could ever dream of for these brands. So I'm running out of breath. I need water ASAP. Thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate you guys to the fullest. If you guys want to check me out on my Instagram, GOTSWEIGE is where you can keep up to date with me more frequently. I post fit pics, this and that. So that's what you can find on there. Also check out the description for all the little bits of information that you can ever need about this video and everything else about me. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out. Peace.